and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. He's back with the orange hat and the hoodie on like that, but he doesn't rap. It's your boy L.Dre. Thank you. I'm back with my third video in my 3-part series. So yes, this is the last episode of the series. Aww. I know, settle down. I might be back, you never know. But today we're gonna be going over my #1 trick that really helped develop my skills as a producer, which is using acapellas to arrange my beats. Now this is a skill that you could kind of develop when you're working in the studio with artists. I know that that's how I started it. You know, you're in the studio with an artist and they're like, oh no, cut that out, cut this out, yeah, bring that up. And then you're kind of arranging the beat on the fly. So this is the same way, except you're at home. You just download an acapella from YouTube. It could be your favorite artist. It could be Travis Scott, Beyonce, Ice JJ Fish, whoever you're rocking with. Find an acapella that 1 kind of matches your tempo and 2 kind of matches your key. Those are pretty important, but honestly, sometimes I don't even care if it sounds good. The sole purpose of it is just to help me arrange the beat. Without further ado, let's get into it. Where do you get acapellas? A little known website called YouTube. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. I'm on a 130 BPM and I'm in the key of, I don't know. I don't worry about the key that much, honestly, because I'll just transpose it until it sounds about right. You listen to the beat and be like, oh, I think Roddy Ricch would sound good on this. And then you search Roddy Ricch acapella. But if you don't know exactly who would sound good on it, you can just search rap acapella. And then you can even put your BPM, 130 BPM. Check it out. Boom, there's a playlist right here. A bunch of acapellas. Look at this. They got Lil Uzi, Megan Thee Stallion, DaBaby, all 130 BPM. You just download those and slap them on. So if you're not sure of the BPM, there's this software called Mixing Key 8. So whatever you download, you just drag it in there and it'll tell you the tempo, the key, all that kind of stuff. If not, you can probably Google it if it's a popular song, or like the playlist we just saw, it had the BPMs in the title, which is phenomenal, but you're not always gonna see that. All right, so I dragged it in. Ableton does its own thing, like automatically warps it, so it says 95. Actually, I don't know what they're doing, but the tempo for this is supposed to be 128. So we just need to figure out where it lines up. I think that might be it right there. No, you gotta nudge that over a bit. You can see where you should nudge it right there. Hop off a jet, get rich, let's do the more and I get a check. You selling run on my pants and my chest. That lines up pretty easily. The key actually doesn't sound bad, so I'm probably not gonna change it. I wanna bring the tempo down a little bit. I don't mind matching the actual song. You can always bring it up after. So I'm gonna take it down to like 120. On my neck, dollars begins, hop off a jet, get rich, let's do the more and I get a check. You selling run on my pants and my chest. Alright, so from that point on, you just start arranging. So right here, it starts with the hook, but there is like a bunch of empty space here where we can just put the piano. Dollars begins, hop off the jet, get rich, let's do the more and I get a check. You selling run on my pants and my chest. When Travis comes in, we're gonna say that's the verse. We're just gonna have the drums and the piano only. Now that I'm home, back up the road, we shut it down, put it in soul. The checks in the streets, they number 4, Saint Laurent feet, put it on toes, take it with me, double your dose, covered with angels that's watching my soul. Yeah, got a bed, it's bigger window, said I beat it in 10, but I got the info. Like, you don't have to completely follow it, but you can just vibe off of it. If where his vocals are right there sound like they'll sound good with a drop, put a drop. Beat it in 10, but I got the info. I feel like I'm chosen, I'm covered in gold. Alright, so it looks like the hook comes back in. And then there's this little nav part right here where we can just put the 808 and just that soul thing. Maybe that'll be. Now, obviously that's a short song. Let's just listen back without the acapella and see if we like how it sounds. Having more of that gone. I got the team hot. Drop the top. For the hook parts, let's just add like another melody that could provide some type of change for it. That way you know for sure there's like one thing in the hook that's not in the rest of the beat. One thing to keep a note, rather than adding more, just take stuff out. So like how I did that right here, the hook was coming, I just took out a bunch of the instruments. That way you know for sure it's coming. And that's solid. That's a nice, simple beat, but for a vocalist, they can take this beat anywhere. That's just a big tip that really helped me out on my journey as a producer, so I really wanted to just leave you guys with that on this final episode so you can, you know, really develop on that. I will say that sometimes it is a hassle trying to find the right acapella, but like I said, that song doesn't really fit this beat well, but the point is just to get the arrangement right. Unless you're trying to make a remix, that's a whole different story, but if you're just trying to get a nice arrangement based on a top Billboard song, here you go. This is one. Alright, that's it. Shout out to Lander for having me on the channel. It was a pleasure. I hope that was helpful. If you haven't seen all the episodes in this series, go check them out. I think they deserve a little look-see. If you like that video, hit that like button, subscribe to Lander, subscribe to L.Dre, link in the description. Go stream my music, L.Dre, on all streaming platforms. I am a table. Don't let anybody tell you what you can or cannot be. And in the words of the great Michael Scott,
catch you on the flippity flip.
My name, always begin. Hop off a jet, barely get rest. Let's do the move and I get a check. You selling run on my pants and my dress. She not a dress, clean up a mess. I eat a flesh, you know the rest. Line up a hole and couple Rolex. Shine like the sun, you truly blessed. You talk a taxi, Indy good boy like I Uber to Jesse. Yes, it's on me, got my Louis shirt wet. Said M in my bag and get used to these ratchets. I'm with this school where they teach you finesse. I heard these shoes for the drip I invest. I'm the boss man, I keep catching the desk. Go to cool fast.